Hi guys, it's Legionero back with another video. Today is week 2 of my weekly sewing recap, and I want to tell you about the simplicity pattern that I made, as well as the indie pattern from Rose Pina Patterns. It's the Bella Wrap Top, and I also want to show you 2 bag prototypes that I've been working on. So first up is the Bella Wrap Top by Rose Pina Patterns. I did a review last week on her Laura dress, which I absolutely loved. And the top, I love this top as well. I've been looking for a wrap top pattern, and I bought a simplicity pattern, but I decided to go with the Bella Wrap Top, one, because it has a video tutorial, and I prefer a video tutorial. If I could follow a video to make a pattern, I don't even have to read the pattern instructions. I actually did read the pattern instructions because I wrote a review on my blog for the top. So I'll link the pattern, the video tutorial, and also a link to my blog for the review in the description box below. The pattern was very easy to put together. It's something that you can make in about 2 hours. It's not a long project. There's not very many complicated steps. It's very easy to follow. And again, her patterns are very detailed. The instructions are very detailed. There's diagrams that show you how to lay the pattern on the fabric, how to cut the fabric. So if you're looking for an indie designer to support, I definitely recommend Rose Pina Patterns. The next thing I made was Simplicity 8656. And I actually made the skirt. I cut out the top, but I haven't made it yet, so I'll probably talk about that in next week's video if I can find some fabric to match the top fabric. I cut out the top in a red, and I don't want to do black. I may end up doing black, but I want to find a nice colorful fabric to make some type of crop pants. But anyway, that's next week. This week I did the skirt, and I cut it out in a blue Ponte knit. And you all know I love easy patterns, so this pattern was very easy. The instructions are easy to follow. The pattern even says easy to sew. The instructions were very easy to follow. I usually have trouble with pattern instructions. I'm a visual person, so I can see it being done and I can put it together, but it takes me a little time with reading pattern instructions. But these pattern instructions were very, very straightforward, and I actually did this skirt in 1 hour and 15 minutes. That's how easy and quick it was. I love the way that this detail on the side of the skirt, I love that. So I picked up this pattern and I wanted to make it immediately. So when I made the Bella Wrap Top, I realized I had some blue fabric that matched it, and I wanted to do some crop pants, and then I realized I had this skirt pattern, well, this whole pattern, and so I decided to do the skirt in the blue Ponte knit. So let me show you a picture. I feel like this is the perfect summer outfit. A wrap top and a nice skirt is really breezy and cool, and you can wear it pretty much anywhere. Now for the top, I cut out a medium. The medium is the exact size that I needed to cut out. However, the armholes, I could probably stand to cut the armholes to a small, because my arms are kind of small. So with the medium, when I sewed on the armhole, when I sewed the armbands, it was a little baggy. So I had to kind of maneuver it and pin it for the pictures. But the next time I make it, I'll go ahead and cut the armhole to a small. That way, the armhole band, I can cut that to a small as well, and it'll lay closer to the body. And for the skirt, I cut a medium, which is a 14-16. I'm kind of hippie, so that's why I cut that size for it. And it fits perfectly as well. Like I said, I absolutely love this skirt. I love the top as well. The whole outfit I actually love. Right? So let me know in the comments if you've made any of Rose Pina's patterns, especially the Bella Wrap Top or the Laura dress. Let me know how you like them. And also if you've made this Simplicity 8656. Alright, so let me show you the bag patterns that I created this week. And these are rough prototypes. They are in no way, shape, or form finished. Just prototypes that I've been playing around with and that I had in my head. This one will be a crossbody bag. I call her Crystal, and I have my little tabs on the end here. I have to make a strap for it. It has a top zipper. It also has a zipper here in the center, and this will be the back of the bag, and you can open it up and put whatever you want to put in there. And it's a very wide pocket, so you can fit your cell phone and your keys in that back pocket if you want to. And on the front, it has a pocket with snaps. So you open up the snaps, and it has a front pocket on it. Like I said, this is a prototype. After sewing it together, I realized that I made the pocket and the flap too wide, so I had to shorten it a little bit, because this time I only had a little bit of seam allowance, probably maybe 1/4 of an inch seam allowance I had, and I wanted at least a 1/2 inch seam allowance. So I went in and revamped the pattern, and I'm going to make it again and see how that works out. But I really love it. I saw something similar to this in a retail store, and I said, you know what, I'm going to create a pattern for it. But I had a good time creating this pattern. It was very, very easy, just simple blocks that I put together. So calling her Crystal. Hopefully with my next prototype that I make, it turns out perfect, and I can start to write the pattern instructions and record the tutorial for you guys. So let me know what you think about Crystal, the rough prototype of Crystal. All right. And the other thing is it's another fanny pack. On my channel, I have a pattern here called the Annie Pack, and it's just a waist bag, something that you can carry if it's your cell phone, if it's your keys, and a little mini wallet that you can carry. And it's just something if you want to go hands-free, going on a shopping trip, and you don't want to carry a bulky bag or something like that. The Annie Pack is perfect to carry around with you. But I wanted to do a not a necessarily traditional fanny pack, but just something wider and that you could carry more stuff in. So I came up with this. It has a flap on the front with a magnetic snap closure. It has a slip pocket on the inside, and the bottom of it it's kind of curvy. Again, this is a prototype. It's kind of curvy on the bottom, and it has a back zipper pocket. Right. Now when I was thinking of this, what I wanted to do was put a zipper pocket here on the flap, but I had already put the flap together and I forgot all about the zipper pocket on the flap, so I ended up putting the zipper pocket on the back. I also made some tabs here, so it'll fit around your waist really snug, and of course you have your strap here. But again, this is a rough prototype, just something that popped in my head, something to do. And I have another prototype cut out. I made some tweaks to this as well, because the opening was a little bit too narrow, because it's kind of going in slanted, and so it was a little too narrow, so I had to kind of maneuver the flap in there. So I made those changes, and I may even put the zipper pocket on the front like I intended to do the first time, and leave the zipper pocket on the back as well, so may have 2 zipper pockets. All right, and I don't have a name for her yet. I'm just calling her a fanny pack. But again, just a rough prototype. All right, so that's everything that I sewed this week. Let me know in the comments below any suggestions. Also, let me know the type of bag patterns that you may want to see from me. I'm always looking for new ideas, creating new prototypes, different things like that. And I just love creating things. So let me know in the comments below what you think. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button, and I'll see you next week for week 3.